November 18th. Thank you for joining us on ARC Rochester. I'm Abby Fridman.
And I'm Dan Track. A little bit of behind the scenes. Mark McLean right now is getting Abby some fresh new batteries.
Well, I was laughing because our hand movements were exactly the same.
Oh, were they?
It was
identical. I thought you were laughing at the fact that you just gave your IFB to Mark.
No.
Okay.
No, it was because we look like twins.
Well, we do. This morning, we do have a lot to get to, but first, some of the news that you need to know. That is where we'll begin.
Yeah, Stephanie Joseph is live in the newsroom right now. She's taking a look at some of the headlines on this Tuesday. Steph, good morning.
Hey there, guys. Good morning. Lawmakers in the House are expected to vote today on a bill that would force the release of federal files related to convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. President Trump is now publicly supporting the release, even after repeated attempts to block it, saying he has nothing to hide and calling the controversy a, quote, Democrat hoax. There are concerns that it could be heavily redacted after the president ordered a federal investigation into the handling of the files. The vote is expected this afternoon. Meantime, we have new information on a crash last night in Perryton. State police say it followed a police chase that began when the driver was seen on Route 31F in Perryton, slumped over his steering wheel. When troopers approached him, they say he woke up and drove off, eventually crashing into another car at Turk Hill and Palmyra Roads. We're told there were only minor injuries. The driver was taken into custody and is facing multiple charges. A contentious budget hearing in the town of Seneca Falls is drawing new attention after a board member's comment sparked a police investigation. Board member Frank Sinacrapi was heard using the words, quote, shoot him during an emotional meeting last month. Police say the investigation has now been closed and findings should be released soon. Sinacrapi's term ends December 31st. And that's what you need to know.
All right, Steph, thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Now let's get a look at what we have brewing for you for the next count 'em, 2 hours, starting with a preview of some true holiday magic. The Child Advocacy Center's RG&E Holiday Lights Tour is back with treats, activities, and of course, a visit with the big guy. We're going to get a special look at some of the new features they have planned for 2025.
Yeah, then we're sticking with the holiday theme and celebrating a very big holiday milestone. Elf on the Shelf turning 20 years old. We're going to chat with the founders who are behind the global sensation about the beloved tradition, as well as some new characters up their sleeves.
And later, what lengths would you go to change your appearance? In today's Trending Now, we're learning more about the extreme measures that one man took and why it's making headlines around the world. Ashley, am I going to walk out of here and need to book an appointment somewhere?
Oh, God, I hope not.
I hope not, too.
All right.
Before all of that, we'll get a check of our Tuesday forecast. Meteorologist Marty Snyder is tracking some sunshine today, Marty?
A little bit. Yeah, I think we're going to see a few breaks try to work in. Not going to be enough to really push temperatures along that much, but yeah, we're going to see a few of those breaks try to work in. You look off on the horizon there, you can see at least a little bit of a break there. It's likely not going to turn into a sunny day, but yeah, I think we'll see a few breaks occasionally try to work in. And we're starting off with temperatures just kind of hovering in that mid-30s range. It's going to be tough to really get temperatures to move all that much today. We're going to hold there for the short term and even into the afternoon. I really don't think we're going to move all that much. We'll get up to near 40 for a high, and that should be about it for our increase. Quite a few clouds overall, but like I mentioned, a few breaks in those clouds will occasionally try to work in. Maybe a little more clearing tonight, and that may be enough to push us back into the 20s for low, so a pretty chilly night. And then for each afternoon over the next few days, we add just a little bit to each day. Once again, temperatures are in no hurry to get up to average, but I think eventually they will, probably by Thursday, probably exceeding the average number by Friday, 52 then, a couple showers by Friday, and then we just level off in the 40s again into the weekend and into early next week. So overall, pretty quiet for a lot of these upcoming days, but the main trend is just a gradual upward trend in temperatures over these next few days, guys.
Onward and upward.
Yeah, we'll take the upward trend, Marty. We like that kind of stuff.
Looking good. At least it's better than the opposite trend, right?
Sounds good.
Thank
you, sir.
Sure.
Hey, let's go off the top and start with some of the things that have piqued our interest. I'm going to kick things off this morning. For my off the top, we are going to Australia, or down under, where a man in prison is taking his case all the way to the Supreme Court of Victoria. And what's he fighting for? Freedom? Better living conditions? Nope. He wants a jar of Vegemite. Andre McKinney is his name. He's 56, and he's serving a life sentence, 54 rather, and serving a life sentence for murder. Now he's suing the state because prisons in Victoria banned Vegemite in 2006. He says this ban violates his human right to enjoy his culture as an Australian. That is the actual legal argument here. That is Vegemite.
Okay.
You can keep going, sorry. The prison system says the ban exists for a reason. Inmates used to smear Vegemite on drug packets to throw off detection dogs. And since Vegemite has yeast in it, Abigail, you'll like this part. You can use it to make alcohol. I could so see you with toilet bowl wine.
Listen, improvise, adapt, overcome.
You want the hookup? You go to Abby's cell. So the prison said, absolutely not, no more, lock it up. But this guy wants the court to bring it back. He says it's essential to his well-being. He also says Australians overseas get homesick without it, which may be true, but he's not overseas. He's just in a maximum security prison. Victims' advocates call the whole lawsuit offensive and frivolous. One man said it feels like an extra perk, rubbing salt in the wound while victims get almost no support. So this is going to be controversial overseas. It's going to be a trial next year, we believe. But this is Australia that we're talking about, the country that invented Vegemite and the Vegemite sandwich. They gave it a pop song and have President Obama on record saying it's horrible because it is. And in honor of all of this, we have taken it upon ourselves to do what the court cannot do. We have obtained a jar of Vegemite. Abigail.
I specifically said, I hope I don't have to eat anything gross today.
Have you ever had it?
I have. Have you?
You have had Vegemite.
I have. My roommate, when I lived in Washington, D.C., was from Australia. Have you had it before?
Yes, I have. I have not had it in about 10 years.
Yeah, I think it's
McLean, come on in here. Just step in. Deal with it. Grab yourself a cracker.
Putting myself together here.
I got some spoons.
The magic of
man.
live television.
Delicious.
It's been a minute.
Oh man.
Really healthy scoop.
What is this?
Well, that might be too much.
No,
of a
it's.
scoop. This is rock solid.
Didn't Men at Work sing about this
Yes.
in an 80s song? That's all right. You know what? I'm good.
No, here, have this one, Mark. It's
Here.
okay.
Just
Okay.
push. Push.
Okay.
There you go.
What is it? What's the background on this?
So Vegemite,
it
it's
smells
the
terrible.
ingredients, yeast extract, wheat and barley, salt,
like beer.
malt extract, barley,
Beer.
flavor enhancer, color with a U.
It's the flavor enhancer that got me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Contains celery, niacin, thiamine, riboflavin, and folic acid.
Can I have the spoon? I just want to spread it out a little
Yes,
bit more.
absolutely.
Thank you.
I'm glad I skipped the multivitamin this morning.
Well,
I mean, it's salty. It's salty.
yeah. Okay, thank you.
I was not a fan the first time I tried it.
But the salt hits. It's a delayed salt attack.
I'm gonna give it a go.
The salt keeps going. That stuff is terrible. I'm out. Ugh. This stuff is gross.
I hate it here. I hate it here. Yeah, keep going. I gotta spit it out.
Yeah, this is awful.
This is so bad.
Why do we do this stuff? The court's going to decide the future of Vegemite
Terrible.
in prisons, but we decided here in studio that
It might be actually a decent punishment.
No, that's worse than the Oreo.
this is worse than the Oreo.
That was
Yeah.
a lot of Vegemite you just gave us. I forgot how bad it was.
Oh, how did somebody enjoy that?
Just a quick note to all of our production crew. I'm going to leave this out here in the studio.
Help yourself.
Please make sure you try it. This is not the ringing endorsement that I know the good people at Vegemite Australia or Bega Cheese Limited.
How is that actually a thing?
I don't understand. If you're, I share my teeth. If you're putting it on a sandwich, what else goes on that sandwich, Ashley?
Tomato.
What's on a Vegemite sandwich? There's gotta be something that cuts.
I see avocado you can put on, cheese, tomato, but mostly it just looks like buttered toast with Vegemite. So, yeah.
If you had dentures, you'd never get that off.
No,
I'm like,
you'd have to get the dentures replaced.
it's 2 days in a row where I've like had to keep myself from throwing up on this show.
And that's just from working me. That's got nothing to do with the food.
It's been horrible. That's like,
That's rough. It's rough. If you've never had Vegemite, give it a try. I mean, why not? But do better, Australia. Do better.
now I'm thinking of that Men at Work song.
With Vegemite?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sing it, Mark. Sing it. Your mic's not even open. Do you? Okay,
I gotta
I'll
lock
continue.
in. No, it's good. I gotta lock in.
I was gonna
If I need
keep
to
eating
pause
it.
and gag, then you're gonna continue eat. What's wrong with you? Put it down.
It is so gross.
Oh my God.
So gross.
All right. Locking back in. I actually can't. Okay, my mouth is sweating. Everything's fine. We're going to get through this real quick so we can go to commercial break. Here's a question. At what point do you decide it's time to change careers? It might be today.
When they feed you Vegemite after nasty Oreos.
Maybe you decide to go back to school. Maybe you decide that you want to focus more on your family, or maybe a big life event happens and it makes you reevaluate the things that are important.
Rinse that out quickly. There you go.
For one Florida man, yes, of course, this is a story out of Florida. It always starts with a Florida man, right?
Always.
He made a decision to change his career path for that reason, a very big moment in his life, kind of. Stephen Dickinson, whose former job was unknown, and I've been unable to find any information on that,
Okay.
left his unknown job all behind to become a professional iguana trapper. It's kind of out of left field. It all started when he and his family got back from a very fun family vacation. His son, probably excited to be back in their house, jumped right into their backyard pool without thinking of it, as soon as they... You can scroll the prompter. Thank you. The family, after the kid jumped into the pool, realized that the chlorine in the pool was off, and it was also covered in iguana poop.
In the pool?
In the pool. The pool itself, in the pool, in the water, wherever. So you might think to yourself, that could be solved with chemicals and maybe like a really, really long, thorough shower for the kid. But then Dickinson's son ended up getting sick, and not just a little sick like how I'm feeling right now. He got salmonella, the thing you typically get from raw eggs or chicken. Signs of salmonella include gastrointestinal issues, fever, and symptoms that last more than a week. Now, the doctor who was interviewed for this story, courtesy of CBS, was not completely certain that the iguana caused this infection to the kid, but the iguanas are known to carry salmonella in their feces and in their saliva. So, it kind of paints a picture there. What does iguana poop look like? Well, it honestly looks a little bit like the Vegemite there.
Really?
Yes. You can Google it for yourself.
Little pellets?
It's gross. No, it's giant hunks. It's like, it wouldn't even call it hunks. It's like if you took this and...
What the hell is this show?
Adele, calm down. So if you do see iguana poop, don't touch it. Not that you're going to encounter this problem in our area, but if you do find yourself in a situation where you might be near one, the long story short is stay away. So this guy made it his mission to raise awareness about the dangers iguanas pose to people. Apparently, iguanas can be really aggressive, having been known to bite people so hard that their teeth actually become embedded in people's bodies. Dickinson says once iguanas start to get removed from properties, they're pretty smart and crafty, so they just move on to the next neighbor who hasn't taken any precautions to keep the iguanas out of their yards. You might be asking, what does an iguana trapper do? Well, they use live traps, they use nooses, and they use special equipments to capture the reptiles. They'll often use fruit bait and then either dispose of them or euthanize them all together. To my knowledge, and there was very limited information on this story, the child is fine, I believe. And we don't know what this gentleman did for a living, but now he's an iguana trapper.
Iguana trapper.
I'm not going to lie. I could have done much more with this story off the cuff, but that really, I think I need to go home.
Listen.
Why would you do that to me? Why would you do that?
I'm sorry. Stick around. We've got a lot more to come here on ARC Rochester, including when we come back, we're checking in with Chris Lopez, who is live this morning, getting a preview of some holiday magic coming to Roberts Wesleyan this week.
Don't forget, take us on the go wherever you are. We're streaming live on the 13 WHAM YouTube channel and on foxrochester.com. We'll be right back.
And starting Friday, a holiday classic is coming to life at Roberts Wesleyan on stage, and it's ready to spread some festive...
Try it again.
I got some Vegemite still in my teeth. And it's ready to spread some festive magic.
Miracle on
Stop
34th
it.
Street. The musical is kicking off its national tour this weekend. Chris Lopez is live. They're in Tech Week, and they're giving us an exclusive behind-the-scenes look. Hey, Chris.
It's a very salty vegetable.
Oh, we're learning what I'm learning what Vegemite is. I'm joined by Rob. I'm joined by Bruce. Two worlds really meeting. Everything that you've been seeing throughout the morning is all due to them. The stage, at the least, set designer, and I'm here with the technical advisor. Like I said, Rob and Bruce, great friends. I like the relationship between you guys already. You guys just met a few days ago. Yeah, already looks like you guys are having a good time together. It looks like you guys mesh very well. And you told me that doesn't happen all of the time.
No.
But this relationship is great. Tell me a little bit about how long it takes to put something like this together.
I think Jim called me back in January, February, is when we started working on this. And so that's when we came up with, you're starting with a blank canvas, right? How do you tell the story? All these different scenes, all these different locations, all this stuff has to happen. So to come up with a framework is the first start, and then to come up with a visual approach is the second, and then to start actually laying out the pieces. And all of that takes months and months and months. And then Bruce had to come in and very quickly kind of get on board with all of that. And to see him do that and to really latch into what we were trying to do was great. It gave us a lot of confidence that we were going to have a great show.
And this is all done over the phone, which is really, is that hard or is that not hard? Or because the relationship between you two made it easy?
It was actually, at the beginning was hard because we evolved. The whole screen was going to be one main screen in the background. And when Rob did the design with the portals, then we had to change things around to have 5 different portals, and we had a big gap in between on the bottom. So those were challenges, and I was trying to figure out how this is going to be done. And so for the very first time seeing this at Tech Week on Sunday, it was beautiful. I said, Rob is a genius because he can see this without even seeing the set, and he can imagine what's happening. And to integrate that together and working with Rob was a pleasure.
And I know the set is not done yet. Even before the live shot, Rob was combing through what everything looks like. But what are you most proud of the set right now, today?
I'm very proud of the way that we have managed to capture what I believe is old New York. In a way that I think people are going to respond to right away, and doing that by finding the right kind of textures and making sure that those are rendered in a way that is how we wanted it to be. So I'm really proud about that. I'm really excited about that. I think that the framework of the set, as we imagined it, is really delivering. So. And
when someone takes a look at this day one, what do you want them to think? Like, what is your vision that you would want to go into their brain?
When they see the set.
When they see the set for the very first time.
I'm here. I'm in Miracle on 34th Street. I know right where I am. I'm in New York, and it's the 50s, and let's go. Let's find out what's going to happen next.
And merging, I want to go over to you, Bruce, merging technology with the art of set design. You said it's similar, but sometimes there's a little bit of difference. Obviously, the technical side of setting up. How many lights total are on these screens? 5 of them.
Yes, so each one of these screens has 768 pixels by 768, and you will have to multiply that by 5. And the challenge is, of integrating the two, because one is a physical set where light is reflecting off. Here with the LED, you're projecting it out. And so to mesh the two and make them seem seamless is difficult. And so working with Rob, he's seen it many times, so we have to work with the levels, we have to work with the different scenes. And what I want the audience to know from the back is to not even see the LED screen. They should not even think about the technology. They're just going to be immersed into the scenes. And that's how, when we work together, and I think...
Same vision, I like it.
Yes, it's beautiful. I think Rob has got that insight and his genius. I love it. I love working with Rob because he's amazing in terms of the artwork.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
I've never heard you say that out loud.
What's that?
And these days you haven't said what you just said out loud, but I'm like, I got to get Bruce to just make it seamless. And you've been doing it, and now I get to hear you say it explicitly. I'm like, the jig is up. He's figured it out.
Right. Well, but I'm learning from you because one of the first things that Rob came up and he said, Bruce, do you know what painting the light means? He said, what do you mean painting the light? He says, you have to paint the light. It's really the reflection, it's not the object. It's the reflection of the light off the object. That's what you need to paint. And so I said, that's really good insight, and that's helped a lot in terms of that integration.
Yeah.
So fantastic. Thank you.
About it. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
And Bruce, we're running short on time. You are going to go on tour for the first time. How are you feeling?
Actually, I am not going on tour, just like Rob.
Okay.
The design is going to go on tour,
okay.
so I will stay here in Rochester in the comfort of the snow.
You guys excited for Friday, 7:30, or nervous? What are we feeling going into that?
Both.
I have to ask the question.
I am both excited and nervous, but we're going to take Broadway here. I think the takeaway is this is a fantastic world-class set, and it's coming here to Rochester, so you have a chance to see it here. You should do it because it's an amazing, you got world-class people designing sets, and we're going to bring it here to Rochester. It's going to go on tour, and eventually we're going to take this whole set and bring it to the moon because we're going to launch that scene to the moon.
You should do PR. You should at home should have someone at home that talks the way that Bruce talks about Rob at home. That was beautiful right there. These two gentlemen are responsible for this set here. So when you come in Friday night, 7:30, get your tickets. You're seeing all of their hard work. I'm going to send it back to you in studio for now.
Looks like fun, Chris.
It really does.
Thank you.
All right, don't go anywhere. When we come back, it is time for a little weather trivia.
Meteorologist Mark McLean will join us on the other side of the break.
We are following breaking news at this hour. Rochester police announcing an arrest in a homicide from 2022. On August 21st, 29-year-old James Hallenbeck was shot and killed on Olean Street, and officers have been searching for a suspect ever since. At the beginning of this investigation, RPD said Hallenbeck lived in the area, and they were working to figure out what led up to this shooting. Now, a press conference is scheduled for 9:30 this morning. We will be there and have the latest for you right here on air and online at 13wham.com.
8:28 on this Tuesday morning. Welcome back. Meteorologist Mark McLean is joining us now with a look at the sunshine, little bits of sunshine that we'll see today, and weather trivia too.
Yeah, a little bit on cold air for November. And this month, it can be cold at times, but looking at the weather, what would be the coldest high temperature ever experienced in November?
What is the coldest high temperature we've ever experienced in November?
Yeah. Oh, there's some. We do have some choices. Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
I put frosty on the side too for effect.
What was the low yesterday?
Happy.
One
Yes.
was the low yesterday.
1 was the low. So was it 7 degrees, 15 degrees, 19 degrees, or 24 degrees?
November can be a cold month for Rochester. Do you know what the coldest high temperature is for Rochester in the month of November?
Does it make your head hurt just thinking about that?
Well, you've got so many words in there.
I know.
No, but here's let me break this down.
Yes.
And let me know if I'm on the right track.
Okay, yep.
Yesterday, the low was 1 degree.
The all-time lowest temperature.
In the month of November.
Yes.
And right now we're looking for the all-time highest low.
Coldest high.
Yeah, coldest high.
Coldest high, yes.
So it could plausibly be 7 degrees.
It could be. It could be.
But I guess it could also be any of the other answers, right?
Yeah.
Well, there's a 25% chance of any.
Could it be though?
It could be any of them.
What?
I don't know. You're giving me like I'm tired of this discussion.
No, honestly, my stomach hurts so bad
the
from that
Vegemite.
stinking Vegemite.
Oh, gross.
I know. I need to like
Talk
eat
about being
something
in
else.
the wrong spot at the right time.
Yeah, we're
I'm
never.
walking by,
Mark is never gonna come back.
putting batteries in my IFB. Next thing I know, I'm eating Vegemite on
He
live
doesn't have
television.
an option. If he wants to keep the gig, he's got to keep showing up. Okay.
All
And
right.
keep delivering
Come on, weather
clutch
boy.
questions like that.
What are we talking? We're talking about cold air. Let's keep that theme, okay? A colder than normal month. Look at all the blue squares up there. Those are the days so far this month that have been colder than normal.
This is like the kind of weather talk I need. Blue means cold, yellow means warm.
And that's it.
And that's it. That's all you need to
And
know.
that's it.
Today is a blue day.
Today's a blue day. Yep, and many of the days recently have been blue days. We had that evening on Saturday where it got into the upper 50s. I don't know if you stepped outside right after the thunderstorms and the warm front went through. We got about 3 or 4 hours of relative warmth, and then that went away Sunday with the, well, let's do a holiday countdown.
You sound shocked like you didn't realize you put this in there.
Sometimes. 9 days. Is the bird ready?
9 days.
Is the house ready?
No.
No?
It's a disaster still.
it
I had
is?
to repaint some stuff yesterday in the dining room.
Oh, no.
Have we done the grocery shopping?
No.
9 days. Well, you still got
Gotta
over a
wait
week.
till we get paid again.
You know, that doesn't
But
happen
but
until after Thanksgiving.
No. Well, no. We're on opposite weeks. My husband.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
But the bird has been ordered,
Oh, okay.
so at least that's ready to go.
Is it a butterball?
It is not. It's a local.
Oh, a
you go
local
to
birdery.
The place
Yeah.
up on 104?
No.
No? There's one up there, too.
I don't want to name it 'cause I don't know. You know,
okay.
I don't want to.
Okay. There'll be
Paola.
a run on birds.
Yeah.
Run on
Listen,
birds.
We're,
No,
we're
we gotta-
looking for a free bird.
37 days
We got
until
it from Palmer.
Christmas.
That's where we got it from.
You have 44 days to buy a bottle of champagne, Abby.
Yeah.
Okay?
That honey baked
76
ham isn't
days.
cooking itself.
76 days until you're watching Bill Murray drive off a cliff again, too.
Privately. You
Privately.
watch that in private.
Celebrate in private
Yes.
on that one, yes. Current temperatures are in the 30s, low 30s in Warsaw, upper 30s in York. And, it's that classic November gray sky you're used to. West wind at 6. Feels like it's 31, pretty typical for this time of the year. Now, locally it's quiet, but there is a storm system back to our west. This one's going to go by to our south. So watch how close it gets by late Tuesday night into Wednesday. Some of that snow actually right to the southern tier border right there, the New York-Pennsylvania border. But again, that looks like a miss for us. Wednesday shows a little promise for sunshine, and that's going to be a nice thing because it's tough, again, this time of the year to get rid of those clouds. Forecast says grab the coffee. You're going to need it to wash down your Vegemite. High temperatures in the low 40s. Still chilly. Tonight we'll drop into the upper 20s. It's mostly cloudy but quiet for November. And the 7-day forecast has upper 40s for Thursday. Back to the 50s for Friday. That's the better chance for rain. And fairly quiet through the weekend as well. Decent for yard cleanup.
Yeah.
Got to have
Do
some
you
of
have
that
to
too.
do that as well?
No, that's
No,
pretty much all
that's
done.
done?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a couple things,
Yeah.
just to move it out of.
May I ask a question?
Yeah.
I think you're gonna, anyways.
I am. The two of you are neighbors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ish.
If I stand on my roof, I can see Mark's house.
Why did you find yourself standing on your roof?
In the middle of
looking at Mark's-
a thunderstorm. She once asked, "Did you see that lightning bolt?"
Yeah.
And I said,
Why
"Yes."
don't you do Thanksgiving together? Invite your families together.
It's a lot of family.
Just putting it out there.
I
Have
don't
Mark
think
do
there's
all the
enough,
cooking.
There's not enough liquor and booze in Monroe County to fund that Thanksgiving.
Don't go anywhere. A lot more to come here on ARC Rochester.
We're back after this. That'd be fun, though.
Hey, good Tuesday morning. Thanks so much for sticking with us here on ARC Rochester. It is time to head into the kitchen this week for Spatchcock Funk.
Oh, we changed the song.
I did.
All right, they're cooking up a light and easy dish this morning. Take a look.
Spatchcock Funk here, and we took the hot tub time machine back to 1993, and the trip was worth it. This is lemon basil swordfish. It's actually from a 1993 magazine, Bon Appetit, the October issue, I think. But that year was a creative awakening, not just for the people on the squad, but for people in general. People started to cook a lot more at home. It was the birth of TV chefs, the birth of new different styles of cooking, but also creativity across the country. Now, the star of this dish is swordfish, a swordfish steak. Now, these are beautiful, right? And they go a good 1.5 inches thick. They're great for grilling, but they need some help with the flavor because while it's a meaty, good, juicy piece of fish, it doesn't have a ton of flavor to it. So we're gonna make a marinade first. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start with a 1/2 cup of a really good olive oil, extra virgin, 3 tablespoons of fresh lemon juice, 3 tablespoons of Dijon mustard, 3 cloves of crushed fresh garlic. Now we're gonna whisk that up so we get it evenly the same color, smooth. All right, now once we've got it that color, we are gonna take 1.5 cups of basil leaves, right? Ball them up like this in your hand, and then what you can do is take them and like roll them up, zigzag style, and chop them up. Then take them all, put it in your marinade, because we want a lot of that basil flavor in it. So we're gonna stir that up evenly. You're gonna let it marinate for 3 hours, but don't go longer than that because what's gonna happen is then the lemon juice will really start to affect, basically cook the fish, and we don't want that. So we're gonna put this into a Ziploc bag, take our beautiful piece of fish, get it in there, make sure you cover it evenly so it sits in there all beautiful like. 3 hours, no longer. Now, before we go, we got our grill going, and we're gonna do a few things. We're gonna take some lemons, we're gonna cut them in half, and we're gonna grill them. So we're serving it with lemon, but we're gonna grill them face down, so we get a cool little effect of the grilled lemon on the plate, which is always nice. So we'll get a couple of those guys together. Some people ask, though, how do you keep fish from not sticking to your grill? And it's a hard thing to do. Some people use cooking spray, which is fine. You can also take paper towels with olive oil, that also works. But another way to do it too is take something that complements the fish flavor, like a white onion. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna slice the white onion into kind of discs and rings, and we're actually gonna cook the fish on top of that. So the onion might get stuck to the grill, but then we still get the heat and some more flavor too on this awesome fish. Now before we're done, we're just gonna take the fish one time and put it onto the grill just to get a little bit of a grill mark, because now at this point it's not gonna stick. You just want a couple grill marks. Now you have some perfect fish. And we'll take one, hit it with a little more of the juice. Yeah. Now we got these beautiful, beautiful swordfish. Got the grilled lemons. We're gonna take some basil leaves because they're just pretty. And when you have pretty fish like this, celebrating 1993, creativity in your life, you want something fresh and different, holler at your boys, because that's how we do. Now, let's take a bite of this. Cooked perfectly, juicy, look at that. It's a fish with a sword for a nose. Swordfish, that's what's up.
Welcome back. Rochester is in for a holiday treat. Meredith Willson's Miracle on 34th Street, the musical, is making its way to Roberts Wesleyan Stage.
The national tour kicks off this Friday. Chris Lopez is live this morning during Tech Week, giving us an exclusive look behind the scenes. Mr. Lopez, you're out of costume again. How is it going?
Going very good. We've been talking to the producer of the show. We talked to the president and events director at Roberts Wesleyan. We talked to set designers, technical advisors. But this is a musical. So we need the music man. And the music man right next to me is Andrew Austin. He's the music director for Miracle on 34th Street. Good morning. Good morning. At Tech Week, I know it's late nights. We were just talking about it. So you're up bright and early. I appreciate that.
Yes.
How's it been going? I hate the question, but I have to ask you, how's it been going?
It's been going great, actually. We've gotten through the whole musical at this point, so that's a big thing to do in 2 days. The musicians are ready to go, the music's ready to go. We're anxious for the rest of the orchestra to arrive. We get to travel with 4 musicians to every city, and then we pick up 15 at every city, and they're not coming in this week until Thursday. So we have to wait 2 more days to be able to hear the full orchestration in all of its glory.
And what do you want someone, when it comes to your score, let's say someone can't see the play at all, and they're just relying on the music, what do you want them to take away from your score?
I'll tell you this, the music was written by Meredith Willson, who also wrote The Music Man, which is probably his most famous work, but it also has the song in this show is the song It's Beginning to Look a Lot Like Christmas, which is one of the most beloved Christmas classics here in America. And so it's really nice to bring this musical that hasn't been seen in a long time. It was on Broadway in the 60s for a very short run, and then it just hasn't had like a national life. And so I feel like when people see this musical, they're going to say, oh, where has this been for so long? And it's great because a lot of musicals, we only get a chance to have maybe 6, 7, 8 musicians in the pit at any time. And the orchestrations for this are so beautiful. When I was talking to the director, Antoinette, about the orchestrations, and we were talking about there's these big ballet sequences and stuff in the show, and we were like, should we take any of this out? And I said, no, we have 18-piece orchestra here, and we finally get to hear all of that beautiful orchestration live, which hasn't been heard in a long time.
And take me into the pit.
Yes.
When it's day one, 7:30, you guys are on. What's it like in there? Is it chaotic? Is it not very calm and tranquil? Or is it a bit in between? Or am I just missing everything and it's something else?
It's a bit in between. So musicians are trained to come into music in a certain way where we know how to do stuff like that after many, many years of training. So we're used to reading quickly. I try as the conductor to be very calm and to create a calm energy so that the musicians, especially the ones that we pick up in every city, who are maybe coming in for the first time, unlike the 3 that we travel with, that the ones that we pick up are not feeling anxious about the music and just know that they can coast and there's no pressure. So then they usually have a better performance if they can just go, okay, I can play this. I know how to read music. I know I can make this sound good.
You're from Brooklyn. What's your favorite thing to do so far in Rochester? Have you even gotten to do anything in Rochester?
Nothing. We have been in the theater for 12 hours a day, every day since I got here.
No bar trivia?
No bar trivia for me. No bars at all.
Are you going to be able to go to a bar at all? Or is it just once Friday starts, you're done and then it's on to Connecticut?
Well, once we open, we'll be able to hang out and relax a little bit. But for now, we just are on the job, doing the show, getting everything prepared.
He's taking bar recommendations. Favorite thing to do while not doing music is bar trivia. Fun fact, come here 7:30 Friday. Get your tickets, 13wham.com or foxrochester.com, miraclerochester.com too. Should be a good one. I'm going to send it back to you in studio.
All right, very good.
Should be
Chris.
a good show.
Thank you. When we come back, it is time for this morning's Crime Stoppers.
Our Rochester returns on the other side of the break. 8:49 this morning as we head into the busy holiday shopping season. Retail theft is already top of mind for local police.
Yeah, for this morning's Crime Stoppers, we're joined by Detective Sergeant Jeffrey Dill from the Greece Police Department to talk more about the rise in store thefts this time of year and what you guys have recently learned from an incident at Greece Ridge last Christmas. Thanks for coming in today. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
So let's get right into it. Holiday shopping, we know a lot of folks like to go out for Black Friday. We know a lot of those Black Friday deals have already started, and some people may be thinking, hey, the best Black Friday deal that I can get is, if I just...
Five-finger discount.
There we go, the five-finger discount.
Yeah, we like to get the word out that stores do increase loss prevention at this time of year. There's increased police presence all throughout the county, not just our agency. But the main thing we want people to be aware of, too, is to take care of themselves. A lot of people get their earphones in, and they get staring at their phone. They're not paying attention to what's going on around them. Just be aware. We don't want people to have their own items stolen from them. Be careful about, making sure you're not leaving things, in your vehicle that people can see. Just some basic steps to prevent crime outside of the stores for people that are shopping as well.
Now, you recently had an arrest at Greece Ridge Mall after a suspect stole something like $1,200 worth of goods from the Boskov store, and that person also had a rap sheet that was a mile and a half long, correct?
Yes, it's a common thing that we see. We doesn't discourage us. We still are going to go out and do our job. Eventually, hopefully, get to a point where they do get locked up and they stop doing this repeatedly. But we will continue to be out there. We'll have a presence, and we'll try to prevent this the best that we can.
When it comes to what the police department learns over time, what is one thing that you've started to notice or a trend that you've picked up on?
One of the biggest trends that we've seen is stolen vehicles utilized in these larcenies. People are stealing vehicles, they're going to the stores and then doing the larcenies thinking that we can't track them. For us, we've been utilizing LPRs to try to prevent that, to get the stolen vehicles before they get to the mall. And that's actually been a big reduction in the retail theft in our town.
Talk to us more about LPR's license plate readers, correct?
Correct, yes. It's a tool that we utilize. It alerts us when there's a stolen vehicle that goes past them. We utilize them in investigations. They're not something we go through and we try to figure out who's going through this street every day. We utilize them on the backside to go back and try to find, track down criminals based on where they were at times of crimes.
And when it comes to people who work at a store, whether it be in the Greece Ridge Mall or a mom and pop shop, what do you recommend they do if they see somebody, swiping some of their merch?
Best thing to do is to be a good witness. Call 911. Be very cognizant of what people look like, what they're wearing. We don't really want people to intervene. We don't want people out there to get hurt. Let us handle that end of it. But be a good witness for us.
That seems to have changed over the course of the past couple of decades. Intervention from employees, correct?
Yes. A lot of companies don't even allow it now at this point. And there's reasons for it. We don't know if people have weapons on them and things like that. And it's just a safety issue. We don't really want people to intervene. We'd rather have the police do that.
So the safest bet is to allow law enforcement to do what they are charged to do.
Yes, call 911, be a good witness, stay in a safe area, and let us handle it from there.
Are there specific stores that see more theft than others?
Not necessarily, no. I guess the one thing would be the tool stores kind of get a lot this time of year. But again, they do increase their loss prevention on staff on as well. This time of year, there's staff pretty much in every store that you would go into. So there's a lot of deterrence out there.
And do most of these stores press charges?
Most of them do, yes.
Okay, good to know.
Thank you so much for your time today. We really do appreciate it. And, any last minute advice for either shoppers or store owners, store employees, anybody out there, as we get ready for the holiday shopping season?
Yes, enjoy it. Be out there, have fun, but also be aware of your surroundings. Pay attention to what's going on. Make sure you're not being followed. Park in well-lit areas, and just a general overall situational awareness.
And I'm sure we're going to be talking about porch pirates at some point during the holiday season. So
sooner rather than later.
Yes.
All right.
true.
Thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Time right now is 8:54. Much more to come this morning on ARC Rochester.
We're back after this.
We have much more to get to this morning on ARC Rochester as we continue into the 9 o'clock hour. Stephanie Joseph will be here. She's breaking down some of our top political headlines.
She joins us now with a preview from the live desk. Hey there, Steph.
Hey there, guys. Good morning. In today's political pulse, the House is expected to take up a vote that would lead to the release of the Epstein files. Hear from lawmakers about the outcome they expect. Plus, the federal government is back open, but a heating assistance program remains on hold. The urgent call from Governor Hochul ahead of the frigid winter season. And federal authorities are stepping up their presence in North Carolina, which city they're expected to take on next. Then, why rapper Nicki Minaj is expected to join the Trump administration at an event today. That's all coming up at our 9 o'clock hour. ARC Rochester returns after this.
bad?
It's pretty bad in that video.
In that video?
Yeah.
Oh, I want to see it again now.
It's all right. We'll get to it.
You're like this?
I am. Yep. I'm hunched.
Intro the show like this.
Okay. Good Tuesday morning, 9 o'clock. It is November 18th. Thank you for joining us this morning on ARC Rochester. I'm Abby Fridman.
And I'm Dan Schrack. Meteorologist Mark McLean back with us once again for another look at the forecast, as well as giving us the answer to today's weather trivia and the full forecast.
Lots of goodies.
A lot of stuff here.
Some muddy paws, some snow season updates for the snow lovers out there. We're kind of off to an early start this season, so interesting there. We'll have an update, but let's talk about the trivia first. Some guesses in online on what would be the coldest high temperature for the month of November. Now, we've had some cold mornings. We've had some cold afternoons. We had one afternoon this month that didn't get above the freezing point. We had 31 degrees. It was about a week ago. Remember all the snow? And it was definitely a cold day, but you almost certainly, well, you have to have snow down on the ground for any one of these days. 7 degrees, 15, 19, or 20, 24 for the high temperature. Cheryl says D, as does Barb and Frank. Yvonne has A, and Barbara has C. Got a few more, I think.
Why?
Why what?
Why do you have to have snow on the ground for these temps?
So at night, it allows the temperature to drop down much lower at night, and it prevents the earth from radiating heat during the day. So snow not only does it reflect sunlight, most of it back to outer space, but it also prevents the heat that's inside the crust of the earth from getting back into the atmosphere. So it's a doubling of the effect of cooling.
So it's like insulation.
It is. It insulates the earth, exactly.
Got it.
Yep.
Fair enough.
So,
Abigail.
At this point, it's a guess.
yeah.
And what is your guess?
I'll go B.
B, 15?
15? I think that's
You'll
fair.
piggyback? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to imagine that it could be this cold this time of the year.
So is it 7?
It is 7. Can you
What?
imagine that? In the month of November,
degrees.
it is
Wow.
7 degrees.
Was it the same day that the low was 1?
A lot of these really obscure records and these low temperatures came from the 1870s and 1880s. Okay, it was a little cooler, and in fact, that high temperature was on November 30th in the year 1875.
But is that the same date as yesterday's? Oh no, because yesterday's was yesterday's date.
Yesterday we had.
It
was just the
low.
I'll have to look, but it was close. It was close in date to. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, but that was the all-time low temperature, which was 1, which is also hard to imagine for the month of November. I thought that was pretty fascinating. I know I love numbers, I love stats, and I know a lot of people don't, but I just find it very curious that it could be that cold this time of the year.
Sure.
That's
God, that Vegemite.
There's a little bit of that. There's a little bit of that in there. It was the Vegemite. Cold November. Yeah, we're running about 3.5 degrees colder than normal. And only 2 days really in the last 10 have even been close to normal there, as you can see. The seasonal snow update average is 3.1 inches. The season's off to 4. If you get a November with 5 inches or more, the chances of having a near normal or above normal snow season go up by quite a bit. So if we can tack on another inch to that before the end of the month, the chances of us having a, quote, real winter start to go up pretty steadily. Keep you posted.
What?
This kitty is prepared for the winter. Look at that tail.
Sweetheart.
You could dust your shelves with that tail.
Come on
sure
over,
could.
Trixie. Got some work
moly.
before Thanksgiving.
That's some insulation.
The lighting on that shot too.
Yeah, Trixie's having
Is
a
she
good
watching
time.
the birds?
That's got to be.
Sure is. The birds, or there's a cute neighbor.
It's the bird feeder, right? It's the bird feeder. Tuesday, today, we're in good shape. Tomorrow, we're in good shape. And Thursday, the next chance for rain in the forecast is going to be Friday. Could be some wet paws there, but we're talking about liquid and not frozen types of precip for Friday. Lots of clouds out there, 36. That's pretty close to normal, a little bit cooler than normal for this time of the year, but pretty close. And this storm system is responsible for those clouds. It's going to scoot by to our south, so no weather issues there as that system moves on by. We'll keep sky that stays mostly cloudy today. Tonight, may see a little clearing. We'll have to see about this. There's some lake clouds that try to sneak in tonight. Tomorrow we get some sunshine, and then for Thursday, we'll start to see the sky fill back in just a little bit with a little bit of cloud cover. But pour a cup of joe, mostly cloudy, upper 30s at lunchtime, near 40 at 4 o'clock. Tonight we'll drop back into the upper 20s. Quiet for this time of the year, light and variable wind, which is always nice when it gets cold outside. You don't want that wind chill factor drop down, but still dry Thursday. There's that chance for rain on Friday. And colder into the weekend. We'll be back into the 40s, Mondays in the mid-40s, a passing shower there. And just a reminder, you can always get the forecast on the go. Scan the code on the screen. Gives you the hour-by-hour forecast, the watches and warnings, advisories as they pop up. The thing's got a hurricane tracker. It's got an earthquake layer. It's got all sorts of weird stuff on there that you'd never think that a weather app would have.
It's almost
but it's cool.
It's almost like a weather shed.
Yeah, or
In
a
your
weather
purse.
toolbox.
Yeah.
A weather purse?
No,
purse?
like I don't know.
Maybe a warehouse?
Yeah, like a warehouse.
Yeah,
like a weather
that's good.
warehouse.
Warehouse.
Yeah, in your pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whole thing fits.
Whole thing fits. Hey, question for
Yeah.
the two of you.
Yeah.
Have either of you started holiday shopping?
No.
Nope.
Honestly, we just established like the rules for the holidays this year for my family.
There's rules.
Well, it's a big.
Oh, for extended family.
yeah,
Gotcha,
it
gotcha,
was a big
gotcha.
family.
Yeah.
And
He's happy.
sorry. Well, it's the
Listen,
truth.
you do the same thing. You know how to bring down a conversation with the best of them.
I'm sorry. 2 in a row. It's going to be tough this year. But, we were like, we don't know what to do for the holidays, so we just figured it out. So literally started last night.
Okay.
How about you?
I have not started.
But he is planning a festive gathering.
I have a list of gifts
That you want.
that you can get for me.
Oh, I see.
How
Yeah.
convenient.
I see.
How
Yeah.
convenient.
I only want one thing from you. Money. Your money.
Fortunately, I don't have any.
Then just sign over your paycheck and we'll be good. Hey, stick around. We've got a lot more to come here on ARC Rochester, including when we come back, we are looking ahead to the return of a beloved holiday tradition.
Yeah, and don't forget, watch us on the go wherever you are. We're streaming live on the 13 WHAM YouTube channel and on foxrochester.com. We'll be right back.
After 9 this Tuesday, the holidays are right around the corner. So what time better than now to start planning ways to get in the festive spirit? The Child Advocacy Center has the perfect way that feels like Christmas cheer, and it's all for a good cause.
The center's Holiday Lights Tour kicks off December 6th and runs all the way to January, and they're offering a kit to keep you on track as you find those decorated homes in our area. Here to explain more is Autumn Wiggs from the Child Advocacy Center and Adrian Hell from RG&E. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning. Thanks for having us.
This is really, really unique and so cool, and it's all for a great cause. Let's get right into it and give us the overview of what this actually is.
Yeah, so with a gift of $30, we as a Child Advocacy Center and RG&E create these tour kits with Christmas tchotchkes and activity books and snacks for the families and kids to enjoy while they take on their tour. And the best part is we have about 70 houses that join our maps, and we are doing digital maps this year, so it makes it a little bit easier while they're traveling.
So how does this work then? We make the donation, we get the kit, and we all pick a date and time and meet at the front, the front door of the car. Get in and go?
Yeah, you can take the tour every single day. You can go to 3 houses one day, 10 houses the next day. That's the beauty of it. Yeah, it's all whatever works with the family.
How cool is that? And let's talk about the role that RG&E plays here.
So RG&E has been supporting this event for the past couple of years generously with the Child Advocacy Center. And for us, it's kind of like shining the proverbial light on the great work that the organization does and making sure kids have opportunities to enjoy the holidays despite some of the issues that do exist in our community.
And the Child Advocacy Center is truly a wonderful organization, a real beacon in our community. For someone who's unfamiliar with some of the work you do there, would you remind our viewers of the incredible job that the team takes on?
Yeah, so the Child Advocacy Center is a place where children under the age of 18 can come if they've endured physical abuse, sexual abuse, or have witnessed a violent crime. And we partner with over 20 different agencies in the community to be able to provide that support and services such as forensic interviews, mental health. We partner with doctors at Golisano Children's Hospital. But then we also have a prevention team who actually goes out into the community and teaches children within the schools all throughout the region about body safety, unsafe situations, and really amplifying the children's voices to be able to speak up if an unsafe situation occurs.
I'm sure conversations that are very, very challenging to have for a parent or a loved one or, a next door neighbor, something like that. But you are the expert there at the Child Advocacy Center. So those resources are invaluable so that you can help those kids.
Yeah, it really is. And for children to be able to come to one place under one roof, it really helps so that we're not re-traumatizing them every time they do have to tell us their truth. And it's really a safe place they can come and they meet their family advocate and they feel comfortable being able to tell us that story.
If we can switch gears just a little bit, I want to move back to the Lights Tour, because I would like to know whose job is it to drive around and say, that house would look nice decorated? Do you ring doorbells and say, are you guys decorating for the holidays?
We do send out a lot of letters.
Okay.
But it really, over the years, we've had people call us and say, we heard about this, we want to be on the tour. And then we know that there are some neighborhoods that go way above and beyond, so we might send a few letters to them hoping that they also sign on. But it really is a collaborative effort between the community and people they know and word of mouth.
Wow. And why is it that RG&E is so excited to be, working alongside this, in addition to how great the cause is?
So I've known about the Child Advocacy Center for a number of years, even in my time prior to being at RG&E. So it was a no-brainer for me to support this effort in a meaningful way, just to see that we're seen as supporting something that makes the holidays more festive for families, puts a great light and a great opportunity and time for kids to have and enjoy seeing some of the more decorative homes throughout the community. And I think also set somewhat of an example for other companies to say that there are great organizations in the community, nonprofits, that you can support the work that they do with some of these important events.
Yeah, absolutely. You can support these organizations. For somebody sitting at home, if they want to sign up for this tour, where do they go? What information do they need? And if they can't do it and they just want to make a donation, is that something they can do?
Yep.
In the same place?
Oh, yeah. All of it can be on our website, cacgrock.org/HLT. You can also go to our generic website and find it under events, and all the information they need is there.
terrific. And we'll make sure to post all of that on our website, foxrochester.com, after the show this morning.
Thank you both again. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Time right now is 9:15. Stick around. When we come back, Steph will be here breaking down some of our top political headlines.
Political Pulse coming your way next.